it's Lex, and I just got home from work, and my feet hurt, and I wanted to play a game, but I didn't feel like trying to set up the capture card and all that kind of business. So I just loaded up a random Skyrim game that I had on here. I think I have some mods on this one. I'm not totally sure. I feel like I was at work forever, and I'm just like, bleh. You know, you go to work and you're just like, yeah, I don't feel like doing anything when I get home. Fucking kettle in the way. So I hope you guys had a better day than I did. It's not that work was bad. I was just like, it was closing, and I was just stuck there forever. And I didn't want to be there as late as I was. I don't even know what I'm doing. I think I'm only level 1, so I bet you that I am probably going to get the Golden Claw for Wajajiggy, that guy. The guy that owns that place in Riverwood. I think that's what I'm doing anyway. I don't know. I didn't look. I just came here. This is where it loaded. It loaded up with me being near the place where I am. And it's probably going to be really laggy and awful. This is the special edition. I installed the regular edition as soon as I installed the special edition. I don't know if you were, I don't know if you were able to, like, move your save files over and stuff. I don't care. If you guys have watched some of my other stuff on the channel, like, I have an unbelievably terrible habit of constantly restarting things. So if you wouldn't have been able to move your saves over, it wouldn't have bothered me in the slightest bit. But I figure, well, I have the same game on my computer twice, taking up twice as much space when I only need one copy of it. But I think a lot of people still have their just like regular copy of Skyrim on instead of having the special edition instead. Because at first I know that at first the Nexus wasn't supporting mods for the special edition. Like, the people that make mods weren't able to just like port over their mods. They had to like remake them. I think that could be a total lie, but I'm pretty sure I remember hearing that somewhere, that they couldn't port their mods over, so they had to redo stuff. So people were keeping their just like regular copy of Skyrim if they had it modded, because they weren't able to mod the special edition right away. Like, I don't know. It was some weird thing I heard somewhere. Don't listen to me. I make things up all the time. And I know that I have a level up. I'm just too lazy to do it. I haven't played Skyrim on the channel in a really long time. It was like one of the first like series that I started doing. And then, like, I don't want to say nobody was watching it, because a few people watched it, but it wasn't as popular as like I thought it would be, I guess. But I don't know why I thought that it would be really popular, because it's like an older game and everybody has played it. But I mean, hey, I'm playing Fallout 3 on my channel right now, and nobody's been playing that game for 10 years, so whatever. I still like it. That's all that matters. Yeah, that's not your friends, and I'm gonna kill you. Actually, let's level up. I don't even know what race I am. I'm a Nord. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, what am I trying to do? I'm dual wielding. Am I trying to run somebody that's dual wielding? Probably. Alright, so let's do this. And then I know I'm wearing heavy armor, but let's put it in... let's just save that one. I don't know what I want to do with it. Apparently I'm a Nord. What do I look like? Am I pretty? Can I look at your face? No? I'd like to see your pretty face. Alright, well, we'll look at your face later. I guess. Oh my god, a spider! Ka-ching! You can't get in here because you're stupid. Your feet are too big. You can't come in here, so I'm just gonna pick you off. Like a scaredy baby. Oh no, you died. I was thinking about playing Bunker Punks, and then I was just like, no. The Steam sale was semi-recently, actually. Today is the 5th that I'm recording this. Actually, it's technically the 6th because it's after midnight, but I just got home, so it's still the 5th to me. The Steam sale ended on the 5th, and I did get a couple of games, but most of the games that I got were just like really cheapo things that I've had on my wish list for a long time. I didn't make any like big purchases during the Steam sale this year like I did last year. And that's partially because one of the like big purchases I made last year was I bought Mad Max. I bought it last year during the Steam sale. I've never played it. It's not even installed on my computer. Like, it's just sitting in my library. And I don't even know why I bought it. Like, it was one of those games that came out, like, right around when Far Cry... I think it came out sometime around when Far Cry 4 came out, maybe? Or it might have even come out when Far Cry 3 came out. No, it had to have been Far Cry 4. But the whole thing with it is that at the time when I was living in my apartment, my roommate had a copy of Mad Max. And I was like, oh, well, they have a copy of it. I'll kind of like watch them play it a little bit and check it out before I spend $60 on it. And I end up like not liking it or whatever. And I'm kind of happy that I waited and then bought it with the Steam sale, because honestly, it's basically the same thing as playing Far Cry. Like, you go around, you drive around, and then instead of doing radio towers like you do in Far Cry, you do like balloons or some shit. I don't know, I haven't played it, but that's what it looked like. It looked like you were just kind of like going around and liberating areas and then going up in balloons, instead of going up in a radio tower. So I was like, that kind of seems exactly like Far Cry, but a lot of games started to do that around when Far Cry came out. It became the thing that to open up the map, that's what you would do. I don't know. It's not like a bad game premise to have, but it gets really old when every game starts doing it. I don't know. And Mad Max totally could not be anything like I just described, but from the little bit that I watched of our roommate playing it, that's certainly what it seemed like, is that it was a lot of wander around, climb the radio tower, climb the radio tower balloon thingy, and then be on your way. It didn't look like there was a whole lot of like story to it. There totally may have been, but I also didn't, I've never finished a Far Cry game. I know how like Far Cry, am I using Ancient? No, I'm using War Axis. Okay. I know how Far Cry 3 and Far Cry 4 end, but I've never actually completed it. I meant to quick save before I started this. Whatever. It is what it is. 'Cause I'm not, like, super good at lockpicking. I'm just not super good at it. Yay! Well, that's some crap. Oh, I think I have modded armor on. Well, we definitely want to switch to this. And then I'll just leave these until I find another war axe. Yeah, I think I have modded armor on, though. Yeah, I have whatever this is. Oh, that's light armor. Ew. I need to get different mods. That's some poopies. I don't want that. I need heavy armor. Are you dead? Yeah, you're dead. Oh no, I got cut. I really need to come up with a way to get my computer to be less loud. One of my YouTube friends, Dan. Hi Dan, he's Lord Way on YouTube. If you guys are interested in checking out another game channel. The one time he said to me on a YouTube comment, he was like, "Sounds like somebody's vacuuming in the room where you're recording," and I'm like, nope, that's just my computer. It's really loud. The fan on it is like ridiculous, and I've heard that it's kind of like just the computer that I got. Like, they just make noise. Like, I guess they have just a loud fan in them. And since I don't really know how to do a whole lot with computers, I wouldn't be able to, like, change it. I would have to find somebody that was able to, like, do repairs on computers and whatever that would be able to help me do it. Because I also think I want to possibly upgrade my, my graphics card on it. I don't know what it has. I think it has some kind of NVIDIA graphics card. But I think I want to upgrade it to a better one. But I don't know if upgrading my graphics card to a better graphics card would actually improve my performance at all. I don't think that it will. I think it's just a thing to make stuff look a little bit nicer. But my computer is not a bad computer, and it's only a couple years old, but this is like the thing with computers. Like, you have a computer for 2 days, and it's like, oh, well, here's one that's way better. I know you just spent all that money on that computer, but you could totally get one that's better than that one. So that's what always happens to me. Like, I buy a computer, and then, like, barely any time will pass, and they'll be like, hey, your computer's garbage. You should get this one instead. Well, I don't have that one. I just spent $1,400 on this one. That's like my limit on computers. Like, this will be the third computer that I've spent $1,400 on. And then I always feel like I spend too much money on them and I'm never happy with what I get. So, like, why do I spend so much money on computers and I never am super, super thrilled with them? I don't know. Shaboosh! Oh, did I get her? She's not dead? Bitch. Come up here so I can finish killing you. Boop. Ah, shut you in the face. I want to see what my girl looks like. How do I make it so that she doesn't spin around? Hold still. No, what are you doing? Yeah, I started modding my Skyrim game before I modded my Fallout game. Like, because I didn't care if I had to reinstall Skyrim, because I have like 7 billion copies of Skyrim. It's sad. It's sad how many copies of Skyrim I have. And I was like, whatever. If it like messes up and I have to like totally uninstall the game, I don't care. But I didn't really want to have to uninstall Fallout, because since I have all the DLC for it, it takes for fucking ever to reinstall it if you need to for whatever reason. So I really didn't want to do that. So I was trying to find like some mods for it and like figure out how to actually put them in. So some of the mods I got are like super, super lame. I think I got a couple. Most of the ones that I like to get, and I do this with my Fallout game too, I like to get ones that make the game pretty. I don't necessarily like to get ones that like enhance the playing at all. Like, a lot of people I know that get mods for Skyrim or mods for Fallout, they want to get like companion mods, or they want to get like extra quest mods and that kind of stuff. And I'm like, what can I get that'll make my water look nice? What can I get that'll make the trees look nice, you know? Because the vanilla stuff isn't bad, but I mean, it could always look better. Mods are scary, though. I was afraid of mods for the longest time because I was convinced they were going to, like, make my computer explode. And thus far, I have only had one actual, like, problem with a mod. And sadly, it was on my Fallout 4, and I had to uninstall Fallout 4 on my computer and reinstall it. and I think it took like 4 hours at least to install it. I started it and then I went to bed because it was just gonna take forever. Oh, you bitch. Yeah, it was, and not only did I have to uninstall it, I had to go into, like, the files and, like, delete some stuff and then, like, make it so that the game could repair itself once it had reinstalled it. Like, I super fucked my game up, and it was my own fault, and it was a mod that did some stuff with Sanctuary, and I'm not gonna, like, say the name of the mod or whatever, but it did some stuff with Sanctuary, and apparently there were different ways that the person that made the mod could have done the mod to avoid this kind of thing from happening, but they just didn't do it that way. And since I don't know anything about making mods, I'm not gonna like badmouth them for it, because they may have done it the way that they did it because it was the best way that they thought it was to do it. Like, you do what you need to do. I don't know how to make them. I'm not gonna judge how you made your thing because I don't know how to do it. So the mod had some stuff to do with Sanctuary and like repairing the houses in Sanctuary. And basically what it did was, if you uninstalled the mod actually altered your like regular game files. So if you uninstalled it, it would like fuck up your game files and you would have to reinstall your game. So just by uninstalling this mod, it like messed up your actual vanilla game files. And they did have in the description and everything, like for when you download it, they did warn you of this. They were like, hey, if you have any problems with this and you have to uninstall this mod, it's going to actually actively change your regular game files, and uninstalling this is very unrecommended, and it's going to like mess up your game and you're going to have to reinstall your game. And a bunch of the comments in the comments section were like, oh, I can't believe that you even would put this mod out. Why would you do that? Why didn't you change the things to be like this? And I can't believe that you would do that. You're breaking people's games. And like, I don't know. It was people were being a little bit drama queeny, in my opinion, on the thing. But I read this and still decided that I wanted the mod. I wanted to get it. So I got it, and I had no problems. It was totally fine. Like, it was working exactly how it was supposed to work. I really, really liked it. It was great. So I saved my game and I quit and whatever. And then the next day or whatever, whenever I went in to play it, my game was like super jacked up. And the stuff that the mod was supposed to do, it just wasn't doing it. Like, it just wasn't allowing me to do the things that it was supposed to do. And you're supposed to be able to like repair Sanctuary or something, and it had worked totally 100% perfect not even 12 hours beforehand when I had been playing it earlier. So I didn't understand why it was no longer working. I hadn't downloaded any new mods except for there's a mod that came out a while ago, and I think it's one of the top mods on the Nexus for last month, for June, where you could get Nora as a companion. They made it so that like she didn't die for however fucking reason she didn't. So I was like, that sounds really, really freaking cool. I want to get that mod. So that was the only other mod that I had installed that was different than when I had played the night before. And since that was just like a companion mod, like I didn't think that would really, that shouldn't have done anything. It shouldn't have conflicted with anything. There's no reason for it to have conflicted with anything. So I thought it was fine. Apparently it wasn't fine, since that's the only thing that I downloaded. That's the only thing that I can think of that changed. So I don't know if that mod actually ended up conflicting with it or like what the deal was, but mod broke my game, and then I had to do all of the stupid things that I mentioned that I had to do, and it was really frustrating because since I'm so bad with computers, like having something like that happen isn't a super easy fix for me. It's not like I can just, like, I don't just know how to fix it. So it was a lot of like going online and going through stuff and trying to figure out how to get this to work, and like it was a complete and total disaster. And then I just started having a like complete nervous breakdown because I was convinced that my computer was totally destroyed, and oh damn it, my controller's not working. He's gonna murder me. Hooray! So yeah, so I started having like a complete nervous breakdown, and I was like, oh my god, my whole computer is infected with viruses and this and that and this and that, and none of which was true. I was just totally overreacting, but that's what I do. I'm a worrier, so if one thing happens, then 20 other things are gonna happen because I'm like spazzing out about it, even though everything is fine. So is my life. But yeah, I don't even know what this video is. This is me randomly wandering around Skyrim, complaining about Fallout. That makes sense. That makes total sense. So I've been thinking about doing like, you know how people, all those girls on the Instagrams do like that outfit of the day shit. So I've been thinking about doing that, and the reason I've been thinking about doing it is that I have enough Fallout clothing, including socks and things, that I could just wear a different Fallout shirt every day of the week and a different Fallout hoodie every day of the week. And sometimes I do it on accident, and I don't even realize that I'm doing it because I wear my Fallout hoodies like all the time. I wear hoodies in the summer because I'm one of those weirdo people that wears hoodies when it's 90 degrees out. So I totally could do this outfit of the day bullshit like these fancy girls do on their Instagram, and just wear video game shirts every day. I actually thought about doing it the other day because I was wearing one of my Fallout shirts, and I took a picture of it like in the mirror, and it looked super shit. And I was like, oh, I should do an outfit of the day. I should post this as an outfit of the day. And then I was like, no, maybe not. Oh, I think I have an enhanced weathers thing on. Yeah, and I definitely have some kind of thing with enhanced plants, because you are not native to Skyrim, whatever the hell plant you are. Where are we? We're by Agatha's house. I wonder if I killed her. Not Agatha. Anise? Anise? What's her fucking name? The old lady. That bitchy old lady. The one that's a witch. I probably killed her. I usually do. I just got one of my best friends to play Skyrim for their first time. First time playing Skyrim. I haven't played on the PlayStation because it's easier to have friends play on the PlayStation than like come up in my room. Are you dead? Yeah, you dead naked. I killed you. What the shit? Are those some wizards? Are they fighting? Are you fighting wizards? Are you coming after me? What are you? Oh my god, it's vampires! Ah! I don't want to be a vampire. I don't want to be a vampire. Die! Don't give me vampirism. Oh no, do I have the vampirism? Uh-oh. Yay, I don't have it. Hooray! I don't want to be a vampire. Now where the fuck did you go? Ooh, I could sell these. Whatever. Where'd that other one go? Whatever, let's just go return the claw. Yeah, I don't want to be a vampire. I want to be a werewolf because I want to marry Farkas, and we're going to have sexy Farkas babies. He's my favorite. It doesn't matter if I'm playing as a male or female character. I always marry Farkas. He's adorable. How could you not marry Farkas? He's so cute. He's like the kind of guy I like is Farkas. He's like a big dumb idiot. So fun. Oh, stupid Riverwood. I hope this is recording. Also, I don't even know. I won't even know. I won't even know until I go to edit it. And then I'm like, oh shit, my mic wasn't working. Or, oh my god, this looks like garbage. Let's put it up anyway. Alrighty. Ooh, what time is it? 4 in the morning. I shouldn't be able to go in here. Alright then. And then it'll be like, you shouldn't be in here. Hello.
You're back from Bleak Fall. Oh, a bit of this.
A bit of this and a bit of that. Yeah, I want to get rid of some stuff first. You can have these because I'm never going to use them. And you can have this and these and these and this and that. And you can have this and this and this and this and that and this. Oh, I might keep that one. But you can have that and this and those. Alright, here's your damn claw.
You found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Alright, well, I think I'm going to end random Skyrim here, but thank you guys so much for watching. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening whenever you are watching this. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching me randomly do a dungeon that's like when you're level 1 and talk about nothing. But have a great rest of your day, guys, and I will see everybody in the next video.